What's the best career advice you've ever received? I was sitting in this coffee shop last month scrolling through job posts on my phone for like the 100th time that week when this older woman at the next table leaned over and said something that literally changed my whole life. She looked at my screen where I had 15 different job applications open and said, "Hey, I couldn't help but notice you look stressed, and I used to be a hiring manager for 20 years, so maybe I can help." And honestly, I was so desperate that I closed my laptop and turned to face her completely. This woman, whose name was Linda, told me she watched me frantically switching between company websites and typing really fast, then deleting everything and starting over, and she said the one thing that nobody ever taught me in school. She said, "Stop trying to fit yourself into their boxes and start making them see why they need to create a new box just for you." And I remember staring at her like she just spoke in another language, because every piece of advice I got before was about molding myself to match what employers wanted. Linda showed me this text from her daughter, who just got hired at some big tech company, and said, "Look, my daughter didn't get this job because she checked every requirement on their list. She got it because she walked into that interview and explained how her weird combination of art history degree and coding bootcamp would bring a fresh perspective to their marketing team." She said most people spend so much time trying to prove they're exactly what the job description wants that they forget to show what makes them different and valuable. The next week, I completely changed my approach, and instead of applying to 50 jobs where I tried to sound like everyone else, I picked 5 companies that I actually cared about and wrote cover letters that told stories about my random experiences. I talked about how my part-time job at the animal shelter taught me patience, and how my travel blog showed I could communicate complex ideas in simple ways, and how my volunteer work proved I could manage projects with zero budget. 3 of those companies called me for interviews, and I got 2 job offers, and I'm sitting here now at my new job 6 months later still thinking about Linda and how she taught me that the best career advice isn't about becoming someone else, it's about becoming the most authentic version of yourself and showing employers why that authenticity is exactly what they've been missing.